Hi, John Tota here, your Rockstar Learning Evangelist at eLearning Brothers, and I'm excited to share with you one of the most exciting features we've rolled out. It's called the assessment module. So for years, we have been developing this. It used to be called Knowledge Pilot, and now under Rockstar Learning, it's the assessment module, and it is designed to help you customize, personalized learning paths for each of your users. So this is something that everybody needs. All of our learning platforms have just gotten clogged up with too much content, and it's not all relevant to every learner. So the idea is, let's use an assessment module, pre-assessment and post-assessment, in order to put each one of our users into the most personalized, most useful learning path for them individually. And the way we do that is with the assessment module. So let's dig into it right now. I've got my Rockstar Learning Assessment right here on the dashboard. I'm gonna launch it from here and it logs me in. Now, everything you see here is authored by you as an admin on the back end. I'm gonna show all of that to you in a future session, but right now we're just gonna show it to you from the learner perspective so you can see how this all works for your users. So everything here is authored by you using just a simple editor in the admin tool on the Rockstar Learning Platform. So I come in here, I got a nice welcome message that I wrote, and then I hit start. These are demographics questions. You can choose to turn these on or off and select as many as you want to use. In my case, I am choosing to have the demographic questions because I see some value in knowing how people are doing in different titles, the length of time they've been with the company. I might even be interested in the industry if I'm a training company. So when I save and continue, immediately moves me right into a pre-assessment. Again, I can turn this on or off depending on my own specific uses, but this is going to be simple. If I activate it, it's just going to take my categories of assessment questions and related training and just ask two simple questions for each one. How are you at it and how important is it to your role? So I'm going to say I'm proficient at managing my time and it's very important. And I am excellent at prospecting for leads and it's somewhat important to my role. Save and continue, and now I can proceed to the actual assessment. Now, important to understand here, in the Rockstar Learning Assessment module, you get to author everything. So I can choose to randomize the questions, randomize the answers, have a large pool of questions that it just randomly pulls a certain amount of questions for each category. In this particular case, I have two categories. One is about prospecting and one is about managing time. And those two categories are directly related to courses of training inside of the platform. Now, I only want 2 questions for the purposes of this demo, so it's quick, but you could have 5 questions and 20 categories. It's totally up to you. In this case, what is your first sales activity in a typical weekday? And then how do you close out your sales day? And then 2 questions now on how I prospect. And then when I hit save and continue, because I only had 2 categories, it's instantly going to analyze my assessment and allow me to view the results. So here we go, my results are in, and I had set the passing score here for demonstration purposes at a 100 because it's good for me to get recommendations. However, you could make a passing score 75 or 80, and if I passed any one of these, I would not get a recommended curriculum of content. So now managing your time and prospecting for leads, we're showing you here, these are variables, so you could call this anything you want. It doesn't have to be a capable skill or an area of opportunity, but anything green means I've got that. It's a capability of mine, and I don't need to develop it any further. Anything that's red is an area of opportunity, something I need to work on. And so as you can see here, I need work in both of these areas. So if I go to the Details tab, I can drill in on either one of them as the end user. I can see the recommendation that is going to help me get better in this area and an analysis on my answers. I can also jump to the other one from here or go to my recommended courses here and see my overall recommendation. You'll also see that I can download a results PDF. This is really cool because when you pull this up right now, I've got it branded for you, the company. Mine's branded for eLearning Brothers because that's who I'm logged in as. It's also prepared for me individually. But as I just scroll down here, it gives you an analysis on how you did, and it analyzes all of your answers. So some users want to have that nice download that they can print and take with them. We've got that covered. But most people are going to be happy to just say, hey, I want to click on the recommendation. Let's get right in and start developing this skill set, making me better in here. And here we've got a beautiful selection of live events, interactive sessions, videos, all types of content that have been designed specifically for somebody who needs help in this area. So it's very important to look at how you can start to pull a blended course together in a very personalized way using the assessment module paired with different pieces of content. Now, what's really nice with this is when I come back here, as you saw before, I was sitting on the featured items, and as you can see, I still have my assessment module and my welcome video and all of that here under featured. But once I completed my assessment, I've been auto-enrolled in these two courses, the Rockstar Sales School and the Griffin Hill Sales System, because I didn't pass those two categories. So this is what's super cool now. I could have each individual user coming through, starting with a blank university and just completing an assessment on day one, and then giving them a personalized learning path to move them along on their career path, to get them the skill sets and the capabilities that they need to get to the next level in their career. That is what your learners want, and we're delivering it here in Rockstar Learning, pairing all the beautiful pieces of media and interaction that we've got with an amazing assessment tool like Rockstar Learning's assessment module. So here it is on the dashboard. Talk to your customer success representative about the assessment module. We want everybody using it. We're going to show you how to get into the admin and create your own assessments. You can do as many as you want and as many different shapes and sizes. We're here to help you with it. And if you're not using Rockstar Learning, talk to an account representative today and check it out. Until our next session, I'm Tota, your Rockstar Learning Evangelist here at eLearning Brothers, and we'll see you in the next one.